This is a quick video on how a direct mail campaign works, how the business model works. And a lot of times this can become confusing when people in the cleaning business want to do direct mail. And I made this more towards the residential market, but this applies to commercial too. It wouldn't really change anything. And the point is that direct mail is a completely different business model, marketing channel than the others. And the reason is that houses are fixed. So when you decide to do a direct mail campaign to 4,000 households, well, there is going to be some turnover. I mean, every year there's going to be 2 or 3% or whatever of people moving in and out, but that's not going to change anything for you. You're going to keep mailing to those same 4,000 households month after month, year after year. That's completely different than other campaigns, let's say like AdWords. Well, it's not the same people who are searching on Google for carpet cleaning month after month, year after year. So we have to score it completely differently because it's a completely different product. And this is where people get tripped up, and that's why I wanted to explain this. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. You got to decide that for yourself. I just want to explain conceptually how it works and why people have success with it. So I don't want to get too far in the numbers either because I kept them pretty small. I think you can do a lot better than these. But let's say, for argument's sake, you're going to mail 4,000 households every year on various rotations. Comes out to be around 12 times per year. And it's going to cost you $12,000 per year to do. And out of that, we're going to get 120 new jobs. That's new jobs. That's pretty conservative. If you only get 10 out of 4,000 every month, I mean that would be pretty low. You'd be pretty either bad at it or unlucky. But I wanted to play it really safe. So we're going to say 120 jobs, and the average job ticket's going to be $400. Now, here is where things start to change. Because remember, we're mailing to the same 4,000 houses every month. So as we are adding these 120 new jobs every year, this is also acting as a reminder. And out of those 120 jobs that we keep new jobs that we're adding every year, we're also creating a repeat rate. I kept it at 60%. I know people do a lot better than that. Some do worse. It depends on the services and how good you are, of course. But this is just an exercise to show you how it works. So 60% of that 120 are going to repeat. So that compounds with the 120 every year. And then referral rate, I kept it at 5%. People can do a lot better than 5%. So out of that 120 that you're adding every year, 5% are going to refer you also. So this really starts to compound, and that's what I wanted to show, is because we are mailing to these same 4,000 households every year, the first year is only 120. And the revenue versus the cost isn't huge. I wouldn't consider that terrible, but it's not huge. And then the second year, though, this is where the compounding starts to kick in because we're adding the 120 of new jobs, 60% of the ones from the year before, and then the 5% referral rate. So now we're talking about 198 jobs. We're still just spending, so it's almost 80 grand. We're still only spending $12,000. So that's where if you keep going through this, we added another 120 jobs plus the 60% from the previous years and 5% referrals. Now we're up to 276 a year. Now the revenue is starting to really get up there, and we're still only spending $12,000. And you just keep doing this over and over and over, and what happens is the revenue keeps going up and up and up, but you're still only spending that same $12,000. And that is the key point here, is that it's the compounding, what Einstein called compounding interest. He said that compounding interest is one of the greatest inventions in human history, and this is why. And this is this is what we wanted to show you. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I've got other videos and blogs at my website at methodcleanbiz.com. That's methodcleanbiz.com. Thanks.